Right, it's a difficult loss at home. Certainly frustrated. Um, Another game, one possession game, didn't pull it out. As I look back at it, just quickly, I felt that the red zone inability to score touchdowns and instead kick field goals at best. Obviously, the one drive didn't even kick a field goal. In this league, it just tends to hurt you when you don't score touchdowns and you settle for field goals. I think we were 2 for 12 on third down. That's obviously not good enough, and need to find ways to stay on the field and to score points throughout the game, not just in spurts. So those are my thoughts coming away from it.
Kirk, what did you see with that red zone offense?
What did I see with our red zone offense? There were so many plays. It's hard to say any one thing. We didn't string enough together.
Kirk, the run game seemed to kind of put you guys behind the sticks all day. Why do you think the run game didn't get working?
I don't have a great answer for you. Until I watch the film, won't be able to help you. But I think that they did a good job up front. That the Rams have a good front, and we just weren't able to make enough plays. We did at times. We had a couple good runs here or there, but I guess you just didn't churn the 4 or 5 yard runs that kind of keep you on schedule.
Justin Jefferson was just saying he thought there was a lack of energy from the team kind of when he got here at the start of the game. Anything you can put a finger on whether that was the case or not?
We're playing a division leader at home. I think you just got to bring your own energy by making plays. We just have to find ways to, start fast and create that energy. So, yeah.
Jefferson also said he wishes the Vikings were more aggressive in the red zone. Do you wish we were more aggressive in the red zone?
No, I think when you look back at the plays, we right off the turnover, we called a pass and took a sack. And so that drive kind of got set back because the first play, we didn't, have a good productive play. We took a sack. So I go back and I'm hard on myself saying, how can I avoid the sack? How can I get the ball out quickly? I think there were plenty of times to be aggressive and take our shots. We just, didn't make it happen when they were called.
Kirk, that 3rd and 6, I guess midway through the third quarter, it looked like the ball kind of came out of your hand weird. Were your ribs affecting you at all playing today, or what happened on that throw specifically, the one that was supposed to go to Madison?
To Madison in the flat on the goal line, red zone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that ball went where I wanted it to. I felt like if anything, I could have maybe worked Justin late. He was kind of getting held up, and he might have popped open in the back corner of the end zone late, and that was where I was thinking. I think the ball went about where I wanted to because the guy matched him, and so I was just trying to put it in a safe spot.
Kirk, there was a 2nd and goal at the 4, and Donald had relatively easy tackle for loss. Talk about his impact not only in the red zone, but just what he was doing not only to your passing game, but the running game as well.
I did not getting to watch it yet. It's hard for me to say because I turned my back so much, or I'm carrying out my fake, so I didn't get to see it. But I'm sure he had an impact, through the game.
Kirk, how did you feel out there playing with the rib injury today? How did that impact you, if at all?
It didn't impact me. I felt fine. Felt just fine.
What did you think of the onside kick? How surprised were you when they kicked the onside there at the end of the first half?
Yeah, I don't know if that was the outcome they wanted, going right at the guy, or if they did. So be it. It certainly gave us a short field and gave us a chance there.
And then with I think it was 9 seconds left, and you had Jefferson there. What did you see on that?
Before the Hail Mary? Sorry. I was just trying to stop him in the zone. I felt like a defender was coming, and if I had let him, that the defender was going to undercut it. And based on the defender's reaction after the play, he thought so too. So I was just trying to stop him in the zone, but he doesn't know that. He's running his route to his spot, and so I just said to him afterwards, hey, I'm just trying to throttle you there because I see that that's the window to throw it. But he understood he's got to stay on the move, and it's hard to adjust at that point.
And you're just hoping that maybe he reads it that way, the same way you're reading it?
Yeah, you're just thinking maybe, he gets his eyes back and feels it. There's a lot of times where you throw a ball and you see the safety coming and you're just trying to stop him or put it on one shoulder or another. And that was one where I saw a void, but, you know, when you throw it, you kind of know that it's going to be tough if he's ripping in there like he's supposed to be.
Justin was saying he thought the offense maybe let the defense down a little bit and failing to take full advantage of the 3 interceptions the defense got. Would you concur with that?
I just think that, you know, we got to get points off turnovers, preferably touchdowns, and that's something that I don't know that we did well enough today, and then much of this season we haven't been able to create enough points off turnovers.
Did it feel like there could have been more opportunity to maybe scheme Jefferson open a little bit more? Did it feel like he was in motion at all, like he wasn't lined up in the backfield, especially early on, to maybe get some of that momentum to build off of?
I don't know. You know, I think it's a balance of we want to run the football, we want to stay balanced. You know, they played off of him when they could to kind of prevent the deeper throws, and the safeties did a good job staying on top. So I don't know that I would agree with that statement. But again, maybe I'd be corrected if I go back and watch it. It's hard to say right now.
Kirk, with Sean going on the COVID list, are there any additional precautions you take this week now that it's kind of in the quarterback room?
Yeah, it just is what it is. I mean, at this point, you just have to follow the protocols, be disciplined, and you know, there's a lot of people not testing. So it's in our building. It's going to be in our building. It's going to spread. We've just got to be disciplined to keep our distance and make sure that to the best of our ability we don't get it, but it is going to be difficult.
How do you look at kind of where the team stands now? I mean, you controlled your own destiny playoff-wise heading into this game, but now you got to rely on others, obviously.
Yeah, that's why you know, when I came in, I'm saying I'm frustrated, you know, disappointed. You know, had an opportunity at home here, and you know, it's disappointing because, like you said, we a win here today. You do control your destiny, and you're in a better place, and so disappointing.
Kirk,
Alrighty. Nope.
sorry, Kirk, if there was a lack of energy, people talk about, you guys got it down to 3, and then that punt return, what did that do to the psyche on the sideline or whatever?
You know, we're getting the ball right back after it, so you're just saying what's important now mindset of, all right, now let's go get 7 and try to get right back in it. So, you know, I do think that you create energy by the way you play, and you bring that, and if you're not playing well, there's not going to be a lot of energy. So, you know, I always look to myself to say, you know, that's where it starts. Okay, thanks, guys.